market share. Byju shareholders have approved a rights issue allowing the company to raise funds. However, funds received will have to be kept in an escrow account for now. Further, the EdTech's CEO, Arjun Mohan, has resigned to take up an external advisory role. Founder Byju Raveendran will now take charge of operations here in India too. Ritu standing by now with more on the rights issue as well as Mohan's resignation. Let's start with the resignation, Ritu. 7 months in and Arjun Mohan out.
That's right, 7 months in and he's already out. And more importantly, you have Byju Raveendran tightening his hold over Byju's India operations and stepping back in the saddle to run its day-to-day business after a gap of nearly 4 years. Now, this comes after Byju's announced a strategic reorganization of the management structure where it said Arjun Mohan was resigning as the India CEO and transitioning to an external advisory role, while Byju Raveendran is going to be deeply involved in the company's daily business. Now, Byju said these changes follow an extensive review and a cost optimization exercise, which incidentally was led by the outgoing India CEO, Arjun Mohan. Now, Byju Raveendran's return as active India CEO is coming at a very difficult time for the EdTech company. It is facing a liquidity crunch. Its valuation has plummeted. Financial reporting has been delayed. It is facing multiple litigations from investors to creditors, and it is also under ED scrutiny. So you have Byju Raveendran, who was focused so far on the global operations, on the fundraising exercise for the company since 2019, coming back after a near 4-year hiatus to take matters into his hands. And this is also the second CEO exit at Byju's India within a span of 1 year. You remember you had Mrinal Mohit serving as the CEO until September last year, and then Arjun Mohan, who barely served for 7 months before resigning now. Now, with Byju Raveendran also getting more involved and Akash, an important subsidiary and a large part of Byju's India business, also getting a new CEO, we understand that Arjun Mohan, who's a long-time Byju's executive who had left briefly to join Upgrad and head them before returning as Byju's India CEO, he chose to resign and look for other opportunities. Now, separately, Byju's has said its shareholders have approved to increase the authorized share capital of the company with a 55% majority, and the voting process has been scrutinized by an independent third party. This, it says, is going to pave the way for the rights issue, which is aimed at tackling the liquidity crunch, which includes unpaid salaries and payment to vendors. But an NCLT order prevents the company from using these funds just yet. The next hearing in this matter is scheduled for the 23rd of April.
All right, Ritu, many thanks for joining us. Now, with days to go for Elon Musk